Hey everybody, it is Dak here from the Ed Boys, and welcome to my 1 to 99 Herblore guide. Herblore is a skill that is very quick to train, but also fairly expensive to train in most cases, so in other words, it's a buyable skill. There's not a ton of good unlocks for Herblore unless you're an Iron Man, though having 90 Herblore during Chambers of Xeric to make the best overloads does make you a very valuable teammate. In this guide, I will first explain the basics of Herblore, we'll then go over the quests that you can knock out for early Herblore XP, plus the required quests to get started on Herblore gains. After that, we'll talk about the path that I would take for 1 to 99 Herblore, followed by any alternative training methods you could use that I also consider viable for getting Herblore levels. If you have been getting solid information out of these guides, be sure to like and subscribe for more content. The steps for making a potion are as follows. You clean a grimy herb, you add that clean herb to a vial of water to get an unfinished potion, and then you add a secondary ingredient to finish the potion. So for a strength potion, you would be adding a limpwort to an unfinished quarm potion. So we start with cleaning herbs. This can actually get you some Herblore XP and make some profit. Manually cleaning herbs is a solid way for warming up your clicks before some click-intensive content, but actually getting a lot of XP by just clicking on these herbs is way too much for training. You can click on one herb and then wait for the rest of the inventory to get auto-cleaned, but that is also far too slow. There's actually a spell on the Arceus spellbook called Degrime. This spell requires 70 magic, and you have to complete a Kingdom Divided quest. Using this spell is going to clean all of the grimy herbs in your inventory in one click, though the spell does take 8 ticks to happen, so you have a little bit of a delay there. You do still have to have the required Herblore level to clean any herbs still, and you're going to get half the normal XP that you would normally get. So if you're cleaning quarms, you're going to get about 5.5 XP per herb instead of the near 11 XP that you would get normally. You also get some mage XP each time you cast this spell, so you're getting magic and Herblore XP while slightly profiting, though for the most part, pretty close to like breaking even, to be honest. If you're going to clean herbs to get experience, you definitely want to use the Degrime spell. Using a clean herb on a vial of water will make an unfinished potion. You don't get any Herblore XP for doing this, so a lot of players usually don't want to waste their time making the unfinished potions if they need Herblore XP. This does mean that you can buy clean herbs and vials of water, make them to unfinished potions, and sell those for profit, but again, you're not getting any training out of that. Once you have an unfinished potion, you then have to add the secondary ingredient, and you'll make a 3-dose potion. In this case, I'm adding the limpwort to the quarm potion, which is giving us a 3-dose super strength potion. This step right here is what we're mostly going to be talking about in this guide. Generally, for quick Herblore training, you're trying to buy unfinished potions and secondaries, make the potions for XP. You can then take these 3-dose potions to Bob Barter at the Grain Exchange, and he will decant them into 4-dose potions for you, which is good for selling them back. But then even after that, you're probably going to lose some money when making Herblore. That's why it is a buyable skill. Overall, it's very quick XP an hour though, so you can get back to moneymakers as soon as possible to make up for the GP spent. The Amulet of Chemistry is very convenient for making higher level potions. If you're wearing an Amulet of Chemistry while you finish a potion, you have a 5% chance to make a 4-dose instead of a 3-dose potion. Each Amulet of Chemistry has 5 charges on it, which basically means that each Amulet of Chemistry can give you 5 extra doses of whatever potion you are making. It's a little over 1k GP for an Amulet of Chemistry, so as long as 1 dose of whatever potion you're making is worth at least 250 to 300 coins, it's going to be worth using the Amulet of Chemistry to save a little bit of money, or if you're an Iron Man, to get you a few extra doses on some potions that you need. Before you start Herblore training, there are some quests that you can do for Herblore XP. First of all, you have to complete the Druidic Ritual quest to train Herblore. This quest is going to jump you from 1 to 3 Herblore, and it gives you access to the skill in the first place. From there, you can knock out Jungle Potion, Recruitment Drive, and the Dig Site quest for starting XP. This is going to jump you from 3 to 19 Herblore before you buy any potion ingredients, and they're quests that in general are good to get done for your account. There's even more quests that you can complete for more Herblore XP. The wikis page for quest XP rewards should be linked in the description. It's not a requirement to do any quests other than Druidic Ritual, but it is convenient to skip over some of those early Herblore levels. Now let's go over what potions to make for training from 1 to 99. In general, if you want the best XP an hour, you just make the next best potion once you unlock it. Some potions just cost too much money to be worth it though, so this is going to be the series of potions that I would use to train from 3 to 99 Herblore. From 3 to 5 Herblore, you can only make attack potions. You do need an unfinished Guam and an Eye of Newt, and you're only going to need 6 potions to get to level 5. 5 to 12, you can make anti-poisons. These are made with Marantils and Unicorn Horn Dust, and you need 32 potions for levels 5 to 12. 12 to 22, you can do strength potions, which are going to be unfinished Taroman potions and a limpwort root, and it's going to take 81 strength potions to get these levels. 22 to 26, you can make compost potions, which require the unfinished Haralandars and volcanic ash. These are convenient to make since volcanic ash is stackable and you can make 27 potions per inventory, but you only need 52 potions to get through these levels. 26 to 38, you can make energy potions, which is another unfinished Herblore potion, but you mix it with chocolate dust instead, and then you need 322 potions to get to level 38. At level 38, you can start to make prayer potions. You should definitely be using an amulet of chemistry for these, since they are very valuable potions. You need an unfinished Ronar potion and snape grass to make a prayer potion. You are going to need a lot of coins to buy a bunch of these supplies at once because the Ronars are very expensive, but then once you sell back the decanted prayer potions, you actually get a pretty good GP to XP ratio from these at the moment. You could push prayer potions even further than the 45 Herblore since you're getting good XP rates for not a bad price, but I would only go to 45 Herblore with these personally, which requires 356 potions from level 38. 45 to 48, you can make super attack potions. These require unfinished Irits and an Eye of Newt, and you'll need 216 potions to get these levels. 48 to 52, you can make super anti-poisons, which require also Irit potions, but then unicorn horn dust, and you'll need 383 potions to get these levels done. At level 52, you can start to make super energy potions. These require unfinished Aventos and Mortmire fungus. They're very good for XP rates, and they don't cost that much GP per XP for how high of a level they are. You could just take these all the way to 99 if you like the ratio for the cost to train. You're going to need 366 potions to get just to 55 Herblore, and if you went to 99, that would require 109,879 super energy potions. At 55 Herblore, you can make those super strength potions. They require an unfinished Quarm and a Limpwort like we were talking about before, and you would need 1,616 potions to get from 55 to 63 Herblore. At 63 Herblore is where you can start to make super restores. These are the potions I personally would take all the way to 99 right now. They require unfinished Snapdragon potions and red spider's eggs. Super restores can peak up to like 350k XP an hour, and it's not really that costly GP per XP for how fast that is. To get from 63 to 99, you would need 88,884 super restore potions. If you're looking to get to 90 Herblore just for the overloads and chambers of Xeric, you would only need 34,932 of these super restore potions. You can upgrade to some other potions as you get to higher levels, like Super Defense at 66, Ranging Potions at 72, and Ceridome and Bruise at 81 Herblore. These higher level potions are going to be more costly, but it's also going to save you a little bit of time from training Herblore. There's a couple other potions that are interesting to make, a little bit more click intensive, but also a lot more XP an hour if you're into that. To make stamina potions, you need amylase crystals and super energy potions. Each dose of super energy potion requires 1 crystal, so you need 4 crystals to make a full potion. You can make these like normal potions. You just use a crystal on a super energy potion and then press the spacebar, and your character will make a full inventory. You could also hold down your spacebar and then use a crystal on each potion once per tick to make them twice as fast. This adds up to some really good XP an hour, but honestly, this is terrible to do. You can do this with Forgotten Brews as well. You would need an Ancient Brew and 80 Ancient Essence to make a Forgotten Brew. That's 20 Essence per dose. You can push nearly 500k XP an hour if you're crushing on this, but again, it's a bit of a nightmare. The Ancient Brew, on the other hand, that potion that you upgrade to the Forgotten Brew, that can be very AFK and a lot of XP an hour. You need 1 Nile Dust and 1 unfinished Dwarfweed potion to make them. Since the dust is stackable, this can be very AFK and very solid XP an hour, but it is also very expensive to do, currently sitting close to 20 GP per XP. And finally, we do have tar. You can use the 4 lowest herbs in the game at the moment to go ahead and make some tar. Though with Varlamore about to come out, we are going to get Irit tar as well. With a pestle and mortar in your inventory, you can use an herb on some swamp tar to make herb tar. In this case, I'm using Heralanders. This requires 15 tar per herb, and you can only buy 13,000 tar every 4 hours in the Grand Exchange, which means it's tough to stack up on a lot of tar and like do this training for a lot of hours in a row. It's not crazy cost efficient to make tars, and it's not going to be faster than making higher level potions, but it is a very good use for getting some extra XP out of your lower level herbs, and I am very interested to see how Irit tar does on its first few days in the game. There are some other potions you can use for training, like extended super anti-fires, bastion and battle mage potions, even super combat potions. Overall though, this is all the information that I believe you need and all the potions that I would use to train my Herblore level. If you still have any questions, be sure to let me know in the comments section below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. If you enjoyed these videos or you've just been getting some useful information out of them, be sure to like and subscribe for more content. Thank you very much for watching, and best of luck on your Herblore gains.